to learning Chinese as a second language. Before we start this video, I would like to thank Mr. Ping Wang for putting together the materials for this video. If you want to learn Chinese as a second language, you can come to him. His private services show that his teaching Chinese as a second language proves the best result in Canada. You can also apply for a free summer camp to China sponsored by the Chinese government, and you can also apply to Chinese universities as well as scholarships for these universities. If you would like to work or do business in China, please call 647-927-7168 or email to book your free orientation appointment. Now let's start the video. To begin, the Chinese alphabet, also known as Pinyin, is the official romanization system for Chinese in mainland China. It's often used to teach Chinese spelling and pronunciation, which is written using Chinese character. This system includes 4 diacritics denoting tones. Pinyin is a key tool to building bilingual English-Chinese without frustration. To begin, as we all know, in English, each word's spelling and writing are the same, but in Chinese, they are different. Today's lesson will be focused on Chinese spelling, Pinyin, which will help you pronounce the word. In Chinese, we also have something similar like English alphabet, which uses the same characters in writing as English to identify the pronunciation. In the rule for English, we sound it out. Each letter or their combination has specific pronunciations. We put them together to make a word's pronunciation, and this is called sounding it out. In Chinese, we also use the same rule called sounding it out to make a Chinese character's pronunciation, which we call pinyin. Most Mandarin syllables can be spelled with exactly one initial syllable followed by one final syllable. The initial syllable is called shengmu, and the final syllable is called yunmu. Each Chinese character has its corresponding pinyin to make up the pronunciation. Based on that, all Chinese alphabets are grouped into 2 categories. One is initials called shengmu, which forms the first half of pinyin. The other makes up the final half, called yunmu. These are the initials, called shengmu. This one, the first one is bo, bo. The second one is po, po. The third one is mo, mo. And the fourth one is fo, fo. These 4 characters all end with wo. So as you can see, b, bo, p, po, m, mo, f, fo. This one is de. This one is te. This one ne. And this one is le. As you can see, these 4 characters end in So de, te, ne, le. It's almost like you're draining out the sound of the syllable. This one is ge, ke, and he. Much like the 4 before, they also end in ge, ke, and he. These ones are different than the English sounds. This one is ji, ji. This one is qi, qi. This one is xi. These 3 all end with the sound yi. This is ji, j, yi, ji. This one is qi, ch, yi, qi. This one is xi, sh, yi, xi. When you see these 2 letters, or when you see any letter with the H, it usually ends with the roll of your tongue, much like zh. You have to roll your tongue to pronounce it, almost like there's an R at the end. Zh, ch, sh. Even though they sound very similar, they are different. So we'll repeat it to clarify. This one is zh, zh. This one is ch, ch. This one is sh, sh. This one is r. So you roll your tongue up to the top of your mouth and you go r. since these three don't have the H, you don't roll your tongue to pronounce it. So this one is z, z. This one is c, and this one is s, z, c, s, and this one is e, e. The last one is oo, oo. So you make your mouth into an O shape, and then you let the air out. Ooh, ooh. So to review, we have 波, 波, 摸, 佛, 的, 特, 呢, 了, 个, 科, 呵, 鸡, 七, 西, 知, 吃, 诗, 日, 滋, 呲, 丝, 一, and oo. Now we'll be moving on to the or the final syllables. This one is a. This one is o, e. Oh, sorry. This one is the I makes the E sound, which makes it easy to mix up. Just remember that the I makes E and the E sound makes This one is oo, and this one is ü. These two letters make the sound I. This one makes a, wei, ao, u, o, ü. 我的拼音都忘了，你把它那个停下吧。